Hi, everybody. This is Renee from Paramount Solutions in Orlando, Florida. We are a small, privately owned psychic service. We book psychic readings by phone. We would love to help you with any of your life issues that you have coming up. We have been in business for over 20 years. We have all been testing readers here for over 20 years, and we are very serious about our readings. We absolutely love what we do. We love to help people every single day. Today, I actually wanted to talk about empathy and empathic psychic readers. In many of our testing of readers over the year, empathy seems to be one of the first traits that a lot of the psychics on their journey to becoming a psychic reader, it's one of their traits that they first had that actually spoke to them, that actually came out a little bit faster than maybe visions or even, different things coming with their psychic abilities. Empathy is usually something that comes first, or is a clue that you are psychic yourself, and it definitely helps you pick up on other people and their emotions. And I just wanted to go into a little bit more about that because it is very interesting. Many people wonder if they're empathic, and I think that most people are empathic. They can pick up on a lot of other people's emotions and their feelings. It is a natural part of life to be able to have empathy for another person. At least for most people, I would think, because it definitely is part of being human, and really, really loving another person. But there's many different ways a person can be psychic. In the past couple of weeks, we've talked about clairvoyance, clairvoyant psychic mediums, all the different, even tarot cards of different ways of picking up on people. We will be talking about spirit guides and a couple other different things in the future, just for future Facebook Lives that we have coming out soon. But we did want to talk about the empathics because it is something that I think a lot of our clients and even viewers of this video will be able to identify with as something that they do have as one of their abilities. An empathic person is somebody who can feel, the feelings of another person. Many times empaths, clues of what other people say to empaths in order to try to explain what they're doing is they say that they're too sensitive. Maybe their family, friends, or coworkers will be like, you're too sensitive, or you take everything to heart. You're taking two things too personally. It's, it's something that you're doing wrong. But in reality is that's actually a gift that you have that can actually really help you out in your life and just around anybody else and having relationships. And we want to be clear that being sensitive is not a weakness. It's actually a strength that's really misjudged many times, especially in how we live today. And you can actually target your empathic abilities so that you can find a way for them to work for you. Picking up on other people's emotions can be a difficult psychic ability to have. However, if you learn to set boundaries for yourself and really control it, then you can actually really use it for your good in your life and good for other people. It can be a little bit scary at first when you're learning and discovering that about yourself. A lot of people who are empathic actually, they really start getting that insecurity and maybe that I don't know or feeling so many other things when they're either in middle school or even high school, and then it gets stronger as you get older. And having those boundaries really do help you control how much of the emotions of other people that you're actually getting. You will actually feel yourself at any given time, having this psychic ability of having so many emotions that it can be very difficult to manage. Social situations can be kind of difficult. Many empathic people actually, choose, maybe to have a little bit of time for themselves a little bit more, so they can find some comfort and, some solace. Crowds and and a lot of other new people can be very draining. So many energies at once can just be difficult to comprehend, and you could just be picking up on so many of them that it can be very difficult. Also, I think that when you have, as an empathic person, if you have somebody who is negative in your life, that can actually really, really have a very difficult, it can actually be a health issue almost for you because, if they're going through so many things and they're just difficult all the time, or very emotional, that can be very, very draining. And that's actually somebody who is actually more of an energy vampire of anything else that they're doing. It's, maybe they could be going through something, or it could just be who they are. But is having some boundaries with people like that is very, very important. Some strengths of empaths, you definitely can tell I'm going to say a good 99% of the time, you can tell when somebody is lying or faking something. You learn to honor your emotions because they have to be the ones that you take to heart first. It's very important. Your empathic abilities do make you more relatable, and so that can be a strength for you. Maybe if you, in your job or with your family, or even when meeting new people, you'd probably make friends very easily because you sense their energy first, and you can usually tell which energies you'd like to be around more. You can truly feel it when somebody's having a great day, which is actually a great thing. You can definitely bring that into heart and have a great day with them because you're, feeling their energy. You also can tell when other people are hurt or hurting. That's very, unfortunately, you get both sides of it. You're probably a wonderful friend if you are a very empathic person because you care about other people's energy and how they're doing and how they're feeling. So you're probably a really good friend to other people. Any emotional event in the world or in the news or in person can be very, very draining for empathic people. You're just highly sensitive, and then the good of all of those emotions is that you can also pick up on the negative emotions. So sometimes it's actually really good for people who are empathic to take some time away from social media or away from the news, because it can just be a little bit too draining because you can feel all of those emotions from all that negative energy. Your emotions can be literally all over the place if you're empathic. That's why it's really good to be able to set some boundaries. Some of the weaknesses for people who are empathic, crowds can be draining. Constantly negative people who are, just people who are negative. You definitely want to have some boundaries with those people. Just basically, basic tasks and life events can be a little bit distressing. Until you learn to clear your energy and set a boundary for yourself, that can actually be very, very draining. How to overcome, you can definitely set boundaries. What I mean by setting boundaries is it doesn't necessarily have to be, a brick wall that you put in front of your house. But just know your limits and limitations of where you will go with somebody else as far as feeling their emotions and or feeling what's going on with them. Just be able to find a way to be able to not have that affect you. There's many different ways. I could actually do an entire Facebook Live just for that one. Actually, I probably will. Learn to honor your emotions and know that your emotions have to come first. It's very difficult for anybody who is a caregiving person or even a caring person to remember to, take care of themselves first before somebody else. That's really difficult for a lot of people, but definitely honoring your emotions and putting those first are very important. And then finally, know that you're not crazy. Sometimes you just need some time and space to yourself, maybe to clear the energy, to refresh and to set anew, to get rid of a lot of other energies, maybe from a lot of other people. That will actually help you too. So be sure to take time for yourself and have proper boundaries in order to really secure your energy and be, just enjoy your empathic energy and your empathic feelings and the feelings that you're picking up from other people. Know that those are not yours. You have to honor yours first. Anyway, just would love to say hello to all of you and glad that you're all doing well on Facebook. We would love to help you out. If you would like a reading, please call us at 1-800-966-2294. You can check us out a little bit further at thepsychicline.com or even on our Facebook. We have a lot of old Facebook Lives that are right there for you to enjoy if you decide that you want to go through them. If you have any other questions, you can always call us. We are very friendly office staff and we have excellent readers. All of our readers are clairvoyant. Some of them use tarot cards. Some of them are psychic mediums. We absolutely love to work with our clients in order to find a reader that can really help them and can really, do a great reading and that you can get something out of. So we'd love to hear from you. Call us at 1-800-966-2294. If you're viewing this on YouTube, please press that thumbs up. We would love it. Thank you.